Oh, I just figured out. I'm sorry. I was looking at this. I'll say, all right. Hey, hey, folks. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host. I'm Sekouwrites. Rights. I am a man who was a survivor. I'm a survivor of two strokes. The second of which was a hemorrhagic stroke. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And if 100 people got that stroke today, only 17 people would leave the room to live beyond 4 weeks. 83 people died within 4 weeks. All right, so that's a heck of a bell. That's a heck of a bell. So I give thanks. Now, what I was looking at was I was trying to get my run report up. I've been talking about my run report a long time, but I'm still doing run reports. I still do run reports on social media, and I was doing my run report, and it said live. I was like, who's? I mean, how am I going live? And I talk about it, and yeah. And so look, it says right there, live, right there. So for those of you that didn't know, you can click that right now, and you can catch me live. I had no idea. So anyway, I was trying to get the run report up. So let me just do that right quick as I'm talking. And so today's Monday, and I've got a lot of things to talk about because I had one thing to talk about, and that developed into other things, and then it kind of came back to one thing. So what I want to talk about was my guest. My guest on Friday blew my mind. And so I've been grappling with that all weekend. I've tended more to sleep. I've been tending more to sleep, and because I was feeling some kind of way about what he said. So for those of you that missed it, Alan Boomer came here and talked about his company and what he does and the difference between fiduciary and non-fiduciary. I'm not going to recap everything, but I will say this. There's a lot to learn. And let me say this, in summarizing everything that I talked about this weekend, I got this from Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas said that he couldn't build himself up from where he was. How can I put this? He can't build himself up to this level from where he is now. Do you know what I mean? Like, he had to get here before he could get there. And I'm thinking about this for myself because if I hadn't gotten involved with Charles Schwab, if I hadn't, look, how I even saw Alan Boomer was on the TV at the office of Charles Schwab. Like, I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have seen Alan Boomer on TV. I wouldn't have. So what I'm saying, though, is that I've got a new goal. Charles Schwab is here. Is here, and it's great. And Alan Boomer is up here, right? And now I've got to master this with the goal of getting here, right? But now I've got something to live for. I've got something to shoot for. I've got something to strive for, much in a different way. Because in order to get on Alan Boomer's level, you got to have $250,000 in the bank. $250,000 in the bank. What? Like, how do you even conceive that? Got an extra $250,000 laying around. Like, that's That's strong. That's strong. But now I've been thinking about it. I'm thinking about, okay, I can focus on that. I can make that as a goal. Decide that as my goal to get $250,000 and get with someone up there on Alan Boomer's level. So that's really what I wanted to say. That's really what I want to say. It took me all weekend to get there. I said something to mom. That's what I said to mom early. I said, mom I'm going to go from where I am. But it took me a while for me to feel it. I was like, woo. I was feeling it. I was feeling the difference in everything. But listen, without the Charles Schwab, I could not even begin to hope about an Alan Boomer. I wouldn't even have been on my radar. And so I'm going to set as a goal $250,000. What? That is crazy. But that is my new goal. That is my new goal. And I hope it's a new goal for you too. If you haven't seen that episode, go back and watch it. Because what happened is I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that when I interviewed him. And he was talking about it. I was like, what? Wait, no, hold on. Hold on. Brother, what are you saying? And that's when it all came out. And so that was a very, very crucial piece of evidence. Yeah, very interesting. So that's number one. Now, number two, I want to show you this. I'm show you this photo. Here we go. Present this. And I saw this just now. Just now. I mean, it wasn't something that came over the weekend. It's something that came up right now. And look at this. So let's see. Do I get to share my screen? Yes, share my screen. Okay. Uh-oh. What do I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Don't quit. And use the crossouts to also create do it. Don't quit, do it. Don't quit, do it. I love this. This might make a t-shirt for me because I love this. And so I put it in my run report. It's everything to me, right? Don't quit is the main thing, and do it is the second main thing, because you've got to go. And this reminds me of today. So today, nothing was working. Nothing was working in terms of my morning practice. I got up early. I got around 6:30. I started reading. Reading wasn't working. I started reading something else. Reading still not working. I started reading something else. Reading is still not working. I say, all right, well, maybe I got to get up. I get up. I do my transcendental meditation. Transcendental meditation not working. I'm smiling now, but this morning I felt like, oh my goodness, what is going on? What's going on? And then I was just sitting here, and then Fee got up and started getting dressed to go outside, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to go outside. Like I'm not gonna say anything, but I didn't feel like going outside, so I got up with her, went outside and ran, and that still wasn't working. It still wasn't working. Nothing was working. And then you know what? I saw this. What was it? Don't quit, do it. Don't quit, do it. Don't quit, do it. And so I was thinking about my stocks. And I was like, well, you are really behind 8 ball, Sekou. You are really behind 8 ball. You do not want to go in now. But then I was like, don't quit, do it. Don't quit, do it, right? So I was like, all right, let me choose to come inside because Fee stayed out to do some working out. I say, let me come inside. Let me come inside. So I came inside and I was sitting here just watching. And ultimately, I decided to move. Ultimately, I decided to trade. So I traded. I made 50 cents. Yay! Yay! I made 50 cents. But the feeling it gave me, was so much stronger. I'm telling you, nothing else worked. Nothing else worked. But doing the trade. I only made 50 cents, but I made 50 cents. I made 50 cents, right? And I feel great about it. And you know what happened to me is I had to realize a couple things. I realized that I have not been trading since I left David Capablanca out in LA. I remember the first thing. I've forgotten this. I had to recall it. What's going on with me in trading? This is what happened. So the first thing we were aware of, he took me and two guys in the room, just put the two of us in there, and then he vanished. David vanished. We were like, well, all right, well, let's just talk amongst each other, right? And so we're talking, and I told them what I do in terms of trading stocks. I told them what I specifically do, like my little thing that I do, right? And they both were like, oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Ooh, don't do that. And I was like, whoa, what? Right? And it shook me. It shook me because I was like, well, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? You know, because for the week up until I went out to see David out there in LA, I had a win every day. And I was like, well, what's wrong? And they came with their reasons, which were way above my head. I was like, I don't really understand what your reasons are, but I was scared. And what happened just now? I just did my thing. My little sneaky thing, my secret ball thing, and I made 50 cents. Now, I mean, that's not $50,000, but it's 50 cents, right? And so I knew what I was doing too. I was doing it on purpose. Like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get a little money, and then I'm going to get out. So what I realized happened is those guys shook me up. They shook me up, right? And what I'm remembering is that you've got to find your own way. You've got to find your own way in stocks, in trading stocks. You got to find your own way. So my way is set, right? My way is set, and I'm just going to have to deal with it for a while, and then maybe as I evolve, no, not maybe, as I evolve, as I find something better, I'll change. But for right now, I got my way. I mean, let me tell you. So I had 5 days in a row, green every day, green. Now, I'm not going to talk about the amounts, a couple cents, a couple bucks, but the main thing is they were all positive. And this one was positive, right? I'm going to do it again tomorrow. I'm going to do it again the day after that. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it all week. And prove to myself that what I got is working for me. And what else I remembered is I've had a stroke. A hemorrhagic stroke, right? That means that I cannot process things the same way everyone else processes things. Like I said they explained to me why I shouldn't do that, but I didn't understand it. I did not understand. I was like, I started doing like this. right? I did not understand it. And so for every time something has come up for me in terms of trading, I've always found the lesser route. Like it'll say to me, do this, and I'll be like, I can't do that. I can't do that. So let me see. I'm gonna do 1/10 of that, and I take a curve. So that's how I've developed my thing by what I can't do. Oh, can't do that, 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 can't do that. That leaves me in this little corner where I can do, right? And so I'm going to stick to that little corner for as long as it takes me to grow. I'm going to find some other way, some other means of growing at some point. But for now, I'm going to stick with my plan. And it's so funny because one of my friends from David, the group of 10 people, one of them sent me this okay, let me get this straight. He sent me the tree, the tree underneath Tim Sykes' tree. Tim Sykes is who we're all under, right? Tim Sykes has gotten like 40 millionaires. 40 millionaires, right? And so these people have developed their own school of thought, right? So there's David that I went to see out in LA, and then there's Kyle. And so he sent me Kyle, right? That's my friend from David's program, sent me Kyle. And I was studying him last night, and I was like, he's doing me, he's showing me good stuff. But he's showing me short sales. I had to get the right language. Short sales. So that joint is tricky. Because you got to wait for it to come down, right? So you got to wait for, if you're watching the stock market, watch it go up, green, down, red. All right, here we go. Up, green, it's a bull. Down, red, it's a bear, right? Now, I've been doing this. I've been finding the very quick things about the bull. Just quick, right? And he's been doing this. He's been doing down, rah. Now, I'm not messing with that, because down here means that you have to get another kind of account with your brokerage. Like, you got to get another kind of account. You got to put in some leverage. You got to put it something. And look at this. When you lose going up, you got, let's say you put $100 on the line. You got $100 that you can lose, and then you're flat broke, right? And it's like, well, then you got to find some more money, right? But with this down here, it can go forever. It can keep going, and you can't stop it. I'm not trying to play those games. I'm not trying to play those games yet. I am not trying to play those games yet. And so David and Kyle both play that game. I'm not playing that. I am not playing that, because that's not how I'm living my life. I am making money so that I can afford my health care. Like, I got to win regardless. So I just want to make sure people understand that, like, this is a real thing. Like, I have to make money for my health care, and I need to be seeing some people who are not in my healthcare anymore. I need to see some people without benefits. Yeah, I need that now, because I need more information. So I need this to work. I need this to work. And so I'm going to keep on taking little bits, and then I'm going to get more and more confident. I'm going to take bigger bites. But that's what I'm doing. So I don't know why those guys reacted so aggressively. I don't know why. I really didn't understand why they were telling me. I really didn't understand it. But I got my thing. And I'm back to it as of today, where I got 50 cents. Yes. And that made me feel better. Today, right? Fee get me out to do my run beforehand, and me doing the sell, the bull sell. Once again, bull is green going up, and bear is red going down. So if you are following me, don't worry about the red going down. Don't worry about it, because you don't want to be caught up on it. You don't want to be you want to delete it from your memory. And I can't believe it. It's so funny. Just really quick. I said this before, but I just want to say it again. That when the guy asked, well, what's short selling? He started telling me. I was like, oh yeah, I deleted that. From my memory. I deleted it because I was like, no. And now it's back in my memory. I'm deleting it again. I'm just like, no, I'm not messing with the thing, the red going down. I'm only looking at the green going up. Only looking at one thing, right? So that's what you need to know. All right. And here is my dice. It's a styrofoam, so it's big. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this going for 1 second. 3 fell down and rolled a 3. I can't get it to fall right, but 3. So that means you're going to take $3. Hold this up. You should take $3 and you're going to transfer that money over to your Charles Schwab account. I was smiling because I'm thinking about the bigger goal. But you know what? It's going to take you a while before you get to $250,000. It's going to take you a while before you get to $250,000. So don't worry about that. Put your $3 away into Charles Schwab. All right? Easy. All right, I'm going to do this once a week on Mondays. All right? So there we go. Okay, so let's see what we got in terms of comments. Was there another photo I wanted to show? No. All right, let me get started in terms of comments. Oh, 21 comments. All right. Ooh, Fee King is shouting me out from the park out there. Okay, let's see. You need top tier healthcare that you can pay for out of pocket. Yes, that's what I need. I don't want to talk about what's going on. I want to talk about it. It's not Friday, but yeah, I need. That's what I need. All right. Fee King wrote a book. Oh my goodness. Hey, she wrote a book out here. Esther and Jerry Hicks. It's not your job to make something happen. Universal forces in place for all of that. Your work is simply to determine what you want. You can get to where you want to be from wherever you are, but you must stop spending so much time noticing and talking about what you do like you don't live where you are. Yeah. So I think he's talking about me not realizing that I had my thing and not realize why I had my thing and why I got shook by some other people saying, oh, don't do that. And so I'm doing my thing. And how I trade stocks is my own way. Is my own way, and it's punctified with strokeisms, and that's why I'm setting booby traps, and I'm doing all kinds of things that don't make sense to regular stockbrokers, because I've got to interpret it for my language, right? So that's the way I've got to do it. Okay, let's see. yes, I got my 50 cents. Got my 50 cents. Yes, got my 50 cents. That felt good. All right. Let's see. What do you mean nothing was working? Do you mean you didn't feel like doing it? Yeah, I didn't feel like doing it. I didn't feel like doing anything. I tried reading my books in the morning. All I felt like was going back to sleep. And I tried doing the transcendental meditation, and I was falling asleep during the meditation. But I did it though. I did my morning meditation. I read something. I meditated on something. I didn't write anything, but I meditated on something. And that's what I got. And all those moved me up a little bit. And then you get me out the house to run, gave me a jump. And then the biggest jump today came from me winning 50 cents. Winning 50 cents in the stock market. Like, I just did that. I just won 50 cents out of the stock market. Like, right? And mind you, I got started at 9:30. So right before the show. So yeah, I'm clear on why I'm doing this. And I'm gonna stick with my plan. Okay. Yes, and don't quit. Let me put this back up. Don't quit. Do it. Let me put this back up. Look at that. Don't quit. Do it. You know what I mean? Like, that is everything right there. Because you've got to listen to me about my run, right? So I'm at 833 days. That's crazy, right? 833 days. And the world has shifted around me. Like, my parents asked me, have you gone running yet? My parents chase after me about it. Fee chases after me about it. She gets up and she gets ready to go running, and she chases after me about it. Like, my whole world has changed for this. For don't quit. But then you've got to do it. You've got to do something. And so this, what I'm saying here, is what made me go for the stocks today. Because I was thinking, it's too late. Let's just wait till tomorrow. No, I can still do this. All right. So I'm gonna leave that up. Don't quit. Do it. I might make this into a shirt. Okay. All right. Oh, look, P-Kid kept on writing this. Don't quit. Do it. Don't quit. Do it. Don't quit. Do it. Don't quit. Do it. All right, folks. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. And now I finally got something to say about the trading, because I haven't been talking about that because I haven't been doing it. But now I'm back. So this is what I want you to remember. When you look at the stock chart, look at the green going up on one stock. One stock. Don't look around at a bunch of different stocks. Look at one stock and watch the green going up. And don't do anything more than that. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Go get your help from a financial advisor. But I'm just saying, that's what I do. All right? Okay, that's it. Okay, folks. Remember that now is better than perfect. Remember that now is better than perfect. And what else do I have to say? Oh, buy my book. Buy my book. Buy my book. Where is it? Buy my book in time for the book. The book. I'm just called a book club. Book club meeting that Reverend Mel is offering for me. So that's going to be great. That's going to be great. So people, buy your book, get it now, and get involved. This is the first time she's had an author, me, to be present for the book club meeting, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And it's going to be a memory for me, you know, to remind myself of all the things that I went through, all the things that I went through. So Ashe, pick it up. If you haven't picked it up, you don't know what you're missing. Make it past the first sentence. Make it past the first sentence. I dare you. You'll get it. You'll get it. Okay, that's it. And for May, just a reminder that I am available to speak. I'm available to speak to your group. I'm available to speak to your church. Whatever you need me to speak your mind to. Speak my mind to. I'm available. I really need to speak to some people who've had what I've had. I need to speak to some stroke people who've had the hemorrhagic stroke, because that's a big one. That's a big one. So if you got anything, let me know. Let me know. All right. Don't quit. Do it. Don't quit. Do it. All right. I'll see you guys later. As soon as I find my video. All right. See you guys later.